Royce Keys and OTM have arrived.
JRW Live. Hit the aisle, stack the card, chase that rare one, play it smart. Bobby Joe right by his side. JRW Live Ride. JRW Live, let's go. Toy hunting shows on the road. Figure reviews, bold predictions too. WW week breaking it through. JRW Live.
What's up, JW? This is a side review of Monday Night Raw. They kicked off the show with the megastar LA Knight coming out to a monstrous pop. The crowd was freaking losing their mind for LA Knight. LA Knight is back to his peak, I swear. Peak 2023, LA Knight is back. Everybody's loving him. It's awesome. And LA Knight starts cutting his normal promo, and here comes Solo Sikoa, who they're now like teaming together. They're a team. They're like a partnership. Since Solo Sikoa turned on his own family, which I love. Babyface Solo Sikoa has been so entertaining, and then they are interrupted by the Usos. The Usos come down the ring and cut their mid promo like usual. I think I've made it clear in the past couple weekend set reviews. I'm just so tired of the Usos, and the Roman Reigns. Those three. The rest of the Bloodline family, like Jacob Fatu, Solo Sikoa, I still like. It's just the Usos and Roman Reigns. I don't know. They just like every time they're on TV, like I just got a bad taste in my mouth. And Jey Uso challenges him to a tag match in the main event, and he's like, "This is your warning shot." Bah! Which I hate that catchphrase. It's so dumb and cheesy. And bro, Solo Sikoa literally made me laugh out loud. He acted like he was in the Matrix in the slow motion, like falling backwards type thing, like the Matrix. It was so funny, and LA Knight's tagging along with it. This stuff's great, but they accept the challenge in the main event. It's gonna be LA Knight, Solo Sikoa versus the Usos. Then Stephanie Vaquer went one-on-one with Roxanne Perez. And obviously, because it's Stephanie Vaquer's first match back in the ring since returning, she defeats Roxanne Perez. And then Liv Morgan tried attacking Stephanie Vaquer, but Becky Lynch saves her, attacking her, throwing into the barricade, and then Becky Lynch rolls in the ring and goes face to face with Stephanie Vaquer. And they seem to still be beefing, but also liking each other. It's kind of an odd relationship. But backstage, Stephanie Vaquer gets interviewed knowing that next week she's actually going to be facing Liv Morgan for the Women's World title. And she tells Becky Lynch she does not need her help, but she is thankful for her for today. So I guess she likes her. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. But I'm kind of surprised that Stephanie Vaquer is getting a title shot this Monday Night Raw. Why not do it at Sunday Night's Main Event? Unless I am wrong, it is at Sunday Night's Main Event. I don't know. I was half paying attention. Then Rey Fenix went one-on-one with Dragon Lee in this Luchador tournament. Whoever wins obviously faces Roman Reigns. This is the semifinals match, and this match was a banger. Dragon Lee and Rey Fenix went out there and absolutely tore the house down, absolutely killing each other. There were so many false counts and everything like that. Dragon Lee hitting crazy finishers. Rey Fenix hitting crazy finishers. Kick it out, kick out, kick out. And then finally, Rey Fenix hits this crazy muscle buster onto Dragon Lee. 1, 2, 3. Rey Fenix is moving on to the finals. And then whoever wins between La Parka and Penta will face him in the finals next week on Monday Night Raw. Then it was time for Obafemi and Bron Breakker to sign their contract for their match at Sunday night's main event. A lot of people were saying whoever wins this will be the future of the WWE. Paul Heyman's down there. Adam Pearce is down there. And Bron Breakker instantly signs the contract, and he starts cutting a promo pretty much ripping out Obafemi how he only has the hype right now and saying he's the future of WWE right now because Bron Breakker got injured. He was the guy, and Obafemi just won it because he's taking that spot only because Bron Breakker was gone with an injury. And Obafemi says, he goes, yes, you would be the future of WWE if you came up around when John Cena came up in 2002, 2003. But he's like, you're coming up in 2026, and you have to be unfortunate to come up with me, Obafemi, the ruler, the god of war. You do not stand a chance pretty much against me. And Bron Breakker gets pissed. And he's like, sign the goddamn contract, blah, blah, blah. And then he's yelling at Paul Heyman. He gets in Paul Heyman's face. He's like, you're buddy with him now. Make him sign the contract or sign the contract for him. And then he takes a cheap shot, takes out Obafemi. And then here comes Austin Theory. The two of them are jumping Obafemi. Obafemi throws him off. He puts Austin Theory through the table and then lays out Bron Breakker, throwing him over the top rope. And Obafemi stands tall. Who do you guys think's going to win, Obafemi or Bron Breakker at Sunday night's main event? All I know is that this match should be absolutely freaking awesome. Then Javon Evans went one-on-one with Big Cass finally seeing Big Cass in his first actual in-ring match. He's just been beating up everybody every single week. He hasn't actually had a real match. We finally got to see his theme song, which was definitely Def Rebel, just slop. And Big Cass absolutely destroyed Javon Evans. He damn near took his head off with the big boot. 1, 2-3. Big Cass picks up the victory over Javon Evans. And then afterwards, JD McDonough and Dirty Dom attack Javon Evans' lifeless body pretty much. They beat him up, frog splash, everything like that, lay him out. I don't quite get this stuff with JD McDonough and Dirty Dom attacking him. They did get attacked by Javon Evans earlier in the show backstage, so I guess that's why. But like, I feel like they've been dealing with each other for a couple weeks now, while Big Cass is dealing with them as well. So I just feel like they're overlapping storylines that just don't need to be overlapped, I guess. And hopefully Big Cass now can move on from Javon Evans, because I feel like we've been seeing the same thing every week. At least this week's different because they had an actual match. Then Penta went one-on-one with La Parka. Whoever wins faces Rey Fenix in the finals next week to face Roman Reigns for the world title in Mexico City. This match wasn't as good as the Rey Fenix Dragon Lee match, but it wasn't half too bad. Penta picks up the victory with a Penta Destroyer off the ropes to La Parka. He picks up the victory. It's going to be brother versus brother. Penta versus Rey Fenix. They go face-to-face on the stage. They do a little a little handshake, nod each other's heads, and they're ready to go facing each other next week. Whoever wins gets the big match for the world title against Roman Reigns in Mexico City. This is going to be absolutely awesome. The only thing, though, I'm not super hyped about it because this was so predictable. If you go back to the first video when they announced this tournament, I literally said finals are going to be Penta Rey Fenix. Penta's going to win. He's going to lose to Roman Reigns. And I guaranteed you can come back to this video in 2 weeks when Penta faces Roman Reigns and loses. So that's why I've never been a big fan of this tournament, even though we've gotten some good matches out of it. It's just so predictable and just so obvious what's going to be. Obviously, this was obvious who's going to win, brother versus brother. And it's obvious Penta's going to win because Rey Fenix, I love Rey Fenix, but Penta's the bigger star. And it's obvious Penta's not beating Roman Reigns. Then it was time for the main event. LA Knight and Solo Sikoa took on the Usos. And I'm not going to lie, I thought this match didn't end in a winner. It was like a disqualification because the returning Royce Keys, we haven't seen Royce Keys in several weeks since he got taken out by Jacob Fatu. And then he had alongside of them OTM. So I'm going to be 100% honest. I have no idea who OTM are. They looked awesome. They were two gigantic guys. One had full sleeve tats. I'm just using filler figures right now. They had these bandanas. They all had their bandanas, all black outfits. They kind of looked like bikers in my personal opinion, or almost like a gang, so we're something like that, but really badass looking look for all three of them, and they destroy everybody. They even beat up LA Knight and Solo Sikoa, which Royce Keys was supposed to be cool with them, but I guess I'm calling already, he's probably has beef with them because they didn't save him when he got jumped by Jacob Fatu, but they destroyed everybody, especially Jimmy Uso. OTM, don't know who they are. I'm assuming they're from NXT. If they're not from NXT, let me know in the comments below, but they put freaking Jimmy Uso through the announce table with a crazy powerbomb type thing, destroy Jey Uso, and destroy LA Knight and Solo Sikoa, and they stand tall to end the show, and they looked absolutely badass. And then next week, we will be seeing the return of the OTC Roman Reigns. Not really a return. He'll just be back on Monday Night Raw. Very curious to see what he has to say after what happened on this Monday Night Raw with the OTM Royce Keys decimating Solo Sikoa, LA Knight, and then obviously his one and only the Usos. And I'm also very curious to see where this goes with Jacob Fatu, because obviously Jacob Fatu's got to be involved with the storyline as well. So there you go, guys. That's the setup of Monday Night Raw. This show was actually surprisingly a good show. The ending was really cool. Was not expecting this at all. And overall, wasn't too bad of a show. I'm going to give it a 3.75 out of 5. I thought it was very entertaining. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell because we post every single day here on this YouTube channel at Jared Live. Don't want to miss out on the awesome wrestling favorite content. And I'll see you guys in the next one. JRW!